Yeah, we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Monster Rain from Rochester. Hell no to H2O. H2O. Wasn't that what the people of New Orleans were saying? Well, that song is stuck in a lot of people's heads today. Stephen Lynch in studio. He's playing the O&A Travel and Virus Comedy Show this Saturday in Camden, New Jersey, across the river from Philly. And, of course, Louis C.K. will also be there, and he's in the studio as well.
Hello, fellas.
It's his birthday, and he walked in just bitching and complaining. I don't know. You were supposed to be here a while ago, I think.
I know.
What happened?
Bad morning. Well, I walked my daughter to school with my wife and on the way here. And, of course, my daughter won't carry her backpack. She won't carry her own backpack because it's impossible. It took forever just to get her to a corner where I could get a cab here.
Yeah.
And she keeps crouching her whole body to the sidewalk and just saying, it's cold and I can't carry this and I want someone to carry me. She just won't walk to school.
Right.
It's torture.
Isn't she 15?
Yeah. 15 in kindergarten. And so I'm like, you got it. This is it. This is life. You got to go to school. Just go. I didn't like it either.
Yeah.
And she makes me carry her backpack, and which I carry. There's no point to it being a backpack because I carry it. It might as well be a grown-up backpack.
A briefcase.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of a pink
attaché case.
Hello Kitty backpack.
Aww.
And so then I get to finally a corner where I'm soaked in sweat, and I get to a corner, and it's my birthday. Nobody cares.
Happy birthday there.
Whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever. The whole my birthday thing stopped at, very early in the morning. Few gifts, forget, So then I get in a cab, and I get here. As soon as I get here, I realize I have her backpack, of course.
Oh, boy. Well, now, how is she going to get any kindergarten work done without all of the tools that you need to take with you?
There's nothing in
What is in there that she needs?
There's a folder in which they put notes for us. That's all.
For you.
It's her backpack is a mail bag for us.
Yes.
That's all it is. And there's a water bottle, a little pink water bottle, which is there because they don't give them water in the public school. You got to send them with water, or else they die.
They just dehydrate.
Yeah. So my wife, I called her because I had my phone off this morning. So I called her to say I have her. She goes, I know you have her backpack. She's crying. Come back and bring it. And I'm like, I'm at work right now. And she says, so come back here and bring her backpack.
So? Yeah. That's not a thing you can say so to.
So once somebody here is being very nice from your show and going to bring it down to the school. And I called her to tell her that. And she's like, yeah, fine. So it's not my birthday anymore. It's not being my birthday. That's it. I evaporated my entire birthday goodwill.
But your wife is now mad because you're not bringing the backpack to your daughter.
Even though you're making arrangements to have it dropped off.
Even though I'm making arrangements to have it dropped off, and I'm here doing what I do professionally.
By the way, make sure we know who's bringing it, because there are a couple of people on our staff that aren't allowed within 100 yards of a school.
Yeah, I know. I thought
depending on their criminal past or what they're carrying on them.
Who's bringing it?
Who?
Right, cool.
Not Pat Duffy. He's the one, that probably can't go near a school.
Yeah, the fellow who brushed his teeth with dog poop.
And got thrown up in the face.
Yeah. That's actually has a further education already. Wait, that idiot.
You forgot about
you should just stop in there, maybe learn something.
Happy birthday, Lou.
Oh, thanks,
He's
fellas.
dead before the next one.
You and me both, my friend.
That must have been a nice birthday for a couple of years, September 12th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
Hey, happy birthday. Oh, did you?
No.
Oh, the tragedy.
September 10th, we had my birthday party early because I was flying to L.A. on the big one.
Yeah.
And I flew the night before to L.A., but we had a big birthday party for me in our backyard, and my wife got me a piñata, which we...
Oh, look at that, traditional.
The head of that piñata still hangs in our backyard.
Really?
It's just this symbol of the last normal moment
of our
lives. It's just this withering...
Or you're just a lazy Mexican.
Who doesn't clean up his piñata.
His own yard.
I bet you got some this morning, though, right? A little birthday?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. How it is on the old birthday.
You're going to need to go beyond innuendo for me to understand, because I didn't get nothing on my birthday.
No.
I got a pen.
A nice pen?
It was a nice pen.
It's a cross pen.
Yeah, there are nicer pens.
A cross.
A pen on your birthday is good if it's sticking out of a vagina when you get it.
Hey, you can't say that.
But it's
but it's so you can't say that Wednesday.
Wait, the piñata, what was it? Like SpongeBob?
No, it was...
What?
It was a burro, you know.
A burro, an authentic
So it was a real pinata.
Spanish
Yeah.
pinata.
So we just make fun of your whole tradition when we
Go ahead, man.
get the
It's
SpongeBob
stupid.
one for the 7-year-old.
Americanize the
Yeah,
pinata.
but if Mexicans grew up with SpongeBob's, they would use them. They don't. It's
Yeah.
not like burros have some
No one
integrity.
says burros. It's burrow.
It's the burrow.
It's a
It's the
burro.
borough of Queens.
We don't say burro.
It's the borough of Brooklyn.
But burro is probably correct.
Burro.
And what is that? A bull?
No, it's the
No,
donkey.
it's
a
donkey.
jackass.
It's an ass. It's a, you know.
It's a jackass, you
it's
burrow.
an animal that's half,
I don't know.
half horse, half donkey.
Yeah.
It's a burro.
Are they the ones that are sterile when they're born?
Yeah, they can't. They can't reproduce.
They can't reproduce.
They're
You can
dead
only
end. They're
yeah.
genetic dead end.
You can only make one by breeding like a
It's a horse and a donkey.
horse and a donkey.
Makes a burro.
Makes a
And they
horse and a
can't
donkey?
produce?
a burro. Yeah, and then they can't mate with each other.
It's
yeah.
the only animal that has that. It's a mutant.
It's mutant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. A horse and a donkey. Well, you know, I'm sure one is very happy and one is like, come on, all right, just hurry up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it. Well, I guess it
Male
go
horse.
either way.
It has to be a male horse.
Why?
There's no way a female horse is tolerating some pesky donkey on a ladder.
What do you know about female horses in there?
Believe me, very
Yeah.
realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's good
He's just
sheep and
saying,
horse.
yeah, the height thing
Yeah.
would be a problem.
Yeah.
That's what
Guess
he's
so.
getting at.
You think a donkey isn't as apt to be able to accept certain things than perhaps some videos you've watched?
It is. A donkey is able to physically do that, but I'm saying the height difference in the
Makes it a
donkey and the
problem.
horse. Yeah, like the horse has to be very patient and allow the donkey put its stupid hooves up and hoist
Yeah.
itself, and no horse is waiting through that.
No horse.
Yeah, because usually horse sex is a much more beautiful act.
Yeah, it really is. It's just this mess.
I know. I don't want
It
to.
looks like
It's not clumsy at all.
no. It looks like a fireman let go of the hose.
Yes.
That's always what it looks like.
It looks like somebody
jeez.
lost grip of.
Yeah, quick, turn that off. It's going all over.
Can we get Pat Duffy on the phone? I want to see how the backpack thing's going.
Well, he hasn't left yet because I got it. My wife. Oh, here she is. I got. Hold on a second.
All right, boy.
Hey. So.
Bring it to Raquel in the office, and she's going to bring it to the classroom.
Okay, so he brings it to Raquel in the office. And what does he tell the guard? What does he tell the guard when he gets there?
He tells the guard that he needs to give this backpack to Raquel.
Okay.
He can explain.
Look at him.
Her dad forgot to give her her backpack, and
Right.
tells us to bring it to the office, and she'll bring it.
Okay.
I'm sure, you know, he just has to, he'll probably just sign a pass or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Seinfeld. Pat, come here.
Okay.
Look at him.
All right. I'm really sorry about that.
Frustrating because you know how she is.
Yeah, I know. She must have gone nuts.
She just freaking out, and she wouldn't let me leave the classroom, and she'd say, "No, I want it before you leave."
Yeah.
She was worried about not having water, and you know, I had to buy her a bottle of water, and
Of course.
you know, it's just, she's just get enough sleep. She's just good.
I know. I know. Thank you. I'm really sorry, and I'll call you after radio.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that's
I
hysterical.
think Lou was apologizing. She didn't seem like she was like, all right, have fun.
No, she's okay now.
Yeah,
She's all
she's
right.
you can
all right.
tell, yeah.
I think a lot of it is me. I fill in a lot of blanks with guilt.
Because I'm
So
listening to
she was just quiet. She didn't say it's okay last time I talked
Yeah.
to her. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's mad.
But she did have to explain to you the misery of the whole thing and how she had to get her the water
Yes,
and
I had to
how
hear
she
that.
was crying and everything. Yeah.
That's just a,
That was good.
that's just
Yeah,
a
she
woman
didn't say
yelling.
me that.
I like that.
And no happy birthday.
No,
No, there's not a.
No, I love
Oh,
you.
by the way, happy birthday.
No, I
again.
love you.
no,
Happy
nothing.
birthday.
Hey,
Have fun.
Ant, you were looking at Pat
look.
Duffy, though, and laughing.
I'm laughing that
he
this
has
is
to
the
go to
guy.
public
Dude,
school.
he's got his forearm tat.
Yeah.
He's wearing his Honest Abe Lincoln beard.
Yeah.
His Amish beard.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a Frank the Tank shirt on with a picture of a tank on it.
Yeah, so you're going to an elementary school to deliver a pink Hello Kitty backpack to
Yeah.
a kindergartner right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to see a woman named Rachel. He's taking it to Rachel.
Raquel.
Okay.
Raquel, you don't.
Yeah. You aren't listening. Oh, my God, you aren't listening.
Your wife is right. I
hear a
suddenly
word.
see her point of
didn't hear a
view. Lou
word of
is
it.
an idiot.
I didn't hear a word of it.
He'd be looking for this Rachel. I need to find Rachel. They're like locking down the school, hiding the Rachels that go there.
He's going around every corner. Rachel.
Rachel, I've got your back.
A lot of people pointing out that you're a beaten man on S&P back low.
Oh,
Oh,
totally.
that conversation was just like, yeah, I know.
What were you hearing in your brain during that conversation?
You know what? I
White
felt bad 'cause
noise
she was
or
actually,
Not Raquel. Yeah.
Charlie Brown's teacher?
she was being pretty nice.
Yeah.
Considering that it's my birthday and I didn't do anything wrong, really.
Yeah.
And I just made a mistake and I'm rectifying it.
Yeah, you're fixing
Considering all that, she was being pretty
Pretty nice.
Well, you just said you were sorry twice. I'm like, why are you sorry, Lou? It's like it was. She,
I know.
Like, I could hear her talking. It wasn't like she was bitching at you. She was like, yeah, she was. You know how it is. She just freaks out. Like
they
she
were
kinda-
preemptive I'm sorries.
Yeah, well, they were from before, from the
Oh,
way she
okay.
sounded last time I
So
talked.
they were owed.
I would never apologize like that. I would just be angry back.
Yeah, well, you
That's how
can't,
Jimmy works.
get through, you know.
Oh, you're probably right.
That's how Jimmy rolls.
Yeah, that's how you act with a girlfriend. Who
You're right.
where there's no stakes except PUSS. I'll leave the last one off for savings.
Well, pus is enough.
Buzz is enough for a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, you gotta.
All right.
It's like the UN. I'm trying to get a diplomatic.
Oh, my God, he's gonna
solution
wear it.
to
Look,
this
he's
war.
wearing it.
He's wearing it.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh, God, that's kind of gross.
It's been fouled
That's like
now.
a guy wearing your daughter's panties.
Oh, yeah. He fouled it. Let me see the back of that. What is it?
Hello, kid.
Oh, it is a little Hello Kitty one.
All right,
It's
Kitty.
adorable.
To get it off the pal talk, that's enough exploitation by the most disgusting show on the face of the earth of my beautiful little daughter
I know.
and her
Their
bad
little,
day.
their little Hello Kitty backpack.
Yeah.
Can we go through the backpack, see what's in there?
No, I told you that's I told you what's
Water?
in there.
Yeah.
There's the water bottle here. Turn around. You see the pink water bottle?
Ah,
Yeah.
it's adorable.
Yeah.
It's all sparkly. That's nice. It's got little sparkles on it.
I picked it out with her. It's way too big for her.
Is it? Yeah, it looks pretty big.
I did it.
fits on
It was a
stupid
real
Pat Duffy.
father's job of picking something out for his daughter.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, "Oh, it's awful big," and then the teacher said, "That's really big."
Oh, you screwed up.
Yeah, completely.
What did you think?
I mean, look, it fits him.
It fits Pat
He
Duffy.
could actually use that. It's
Yeah.
so practical for him.
That'd be good though if your daughter starts selling encyclopedias. She can carry them all in that thing. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
She's 2.
Encyclopedias.
She's 5, but anyway.
All right.
And if she takes a time machine back to the 50s, sells encyclopedias.
It's actually, people still do that door to door.
Do they?
No. Of course not. They don't.
No, nobody does.
All right, Pat. How far of a don't tell exactly where it is or anything.
Can I
but
give you money?
Like
I'm gonna give you
in a
20. All right,
miles.
About 4 miles.
By the time you get there, school's going to be over. I know. It's kindergarten.
Well,
Don't they go
it's
for
still
45
3.
minutes?
It's still 3. It's a whole day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a major.
That's rough.
Totally, it's a massive difference.
That's
in her
more
life.
time for you.
I
and
went
your
for
wife.
like 10 minutes.
She's been home every day. I mean, we went to preschool, but it was like you drop her off, and then you turn around, you go home, you take a dump, and go back and get her. Yeah, that's all it was.
Oh,
But
she just started kindergarten?
she started kindergarten this last Tuesday.
How'd she
after
do
Labor Day.
first day with it being
Well, the
so
first
long?
day was just till 11.
Oh,
and
they
then
kinda
the second day was just
ease 'em
11,
into it.
and then till 3:30.
At 11, was she like, hey, what's the deal?
Well, she was happy. She liked it. They did a few fun
Yeah.
things. And then she grew up all at once in one phone call to me because I called her and
Oh,
said,
Jesus.
how was your first long day? And she always just says, oh, fun. Nothing.
Yeah.
She says, I don't like lunch and I don't like recess.
Wow.
And I go, why? Well, at lunch the teacher's not there. I'm just at a table. And which, imagine that. And then she goes, and at recess, all the kids I know run away and play, and I don't know where they go. And then I just walk around and watch other kids play, and then I get sad.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, my heart broken too. I wanted to kill myself.
Why?
Should have.
Now she likes it. She had a few days and she found it.
Is she
I said
meeting
to her,
people?
go up to a kid. I was having trouble with it.
Punch him?
Because she's having memories that I remember now.
Oh.
Like up till now when she was, when they're 3, you're like, so what? She won't remember this,
They do.
Punch her in the face. It doesn't matter. They're going to wipe the hard drive in a minute. It doesn't matter.
It starts recording at 5.
Yeah, at 5 you press record.
You make a really good point.
It's
I don't
really
remember
weird.
anything before kindergarten.
No, nothing mattered. But now she's going to have real memories. But so I said to her, try going up to one of the kids before recess. 'Cause recess is crazy. Nobody's going to listen to you.
Right.
Go up
Just run
to a
around
kid
screaming.
earlier in the day and say, can you tell me where you're going to play later so I can be there? And I realized I'm doing what my dad used to give me way too grown up. This is like office politics advice I'm giving her. She's in kindergarten. She's going to go, excuse me, Tiana. Could you let me know where you guys are planning to play so that
Later.
I can interface with you? Because when I got beat up in school, and my dad made me memorize a speech that I was supposed to give to the kids that used to pick on me.
Wow.
Please tell me what was
It was a whole thing of you must respect me as your equal.
Oh,
I am not.
That
here
must have
for
worked
you
really
to,
well.
I have a right to my own integrity as a person, and he made me memorize it and say it back to him a bunch of times.
Who's your father? The president? That's like a presidential thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my dad's out of his mind.
Did
Mexican.
it work at all?
I didn't do it.
Oh,
I memorized
okay.
it. Then it just became I have to make my dad happy that I'm going to say this,
I thought perhaps
but I'll never say it.
I am owed my own space, my own dignity,
Yeah,
just as you.
Ow! God, stop punching! Ow! Exactly.
That's terrible.
We got to end this side of the show.
Oh, I wanted to get into that a little more. That's
Sorry.
horrible.
Well, for next time.
Oh, but she's making friends now. Like
She is. She's making friends. She found
Okay,
a friend and
good.
they play some hula hoop game.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
She's happy.
today is.
I think she's now shunning other kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she
as
is.
long as she does it on her own accord, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if she's looking to play and the kids like run away and she's alone somewhere,
I know.
that is heartbreaking.
That is really sad for a 5-year-old.
Oh,
Unfortunately for her, today is show off your backpack and water bottle day.
I think so.
Someone's
hope
like,
he gets there on time.
someone's saying Pat Dovey doesn't give a ass. He's probably getting a Hello Kitty tattoo as we speak.
Probably.
Right. Plugs. Lynch, you got anything besides the big show Saturday in Camden?
MySpace has all my tour dates. I'm leaving tomorrow to start in Boston and finish up this weekend in Camden with you guys, and then I'm
Hitting the road.
Virginia and DC, and yeah, just go to MySpace, Stephen Lynch.
Stephen Lynch on MySpace. Lou.
I'm in Orlando at the Hard Rock this Friday, and my tour is all over the country on MySpace also.
And both these guys will be at our show on Saturday in Camden. I think it's still available. Jimmy.
Plug superdeluxe.com because me and Florentine did those things on it, like newscasters, and check it out. And I hope you like it.
All right. Tomorrow we'll be live from Philly. For everybody in the Philly area, just keep listening to YSP for all the details. Make it easy for everybody, all right?
right.
All right. If you're not joining us over at XM, have a great day.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony Show.
Well, in that spirit, should we go to the room? And I guess I have to pick people. Let's do the Georgetown shirt over. Oh, if you can't see the shirt, I'm sorry. Guy Forrest back here.
Thanks a lot, and thanks for being so generous as a comedian. I think we all really appreciate it. 2 quick questions. This kind of intricately exploring your moral core in all these like horrible lapses in morality and everything, does that go all the way back to you starting as a comedian? Because you said you started in high school, so I was wondering if that was true. And then also, how did you get into directing, and how did you learn about directing and direct, along the line?
Well, when I started stand-up in high school, and I didn't care about my moral core or whatever. I don't think I have one of those, but I didn't think about that. I just wanted to try to be funny. Several years of, that's why it really takes like 20 years to make a good comedian, because at least for the first 10 or 12, for the first 10 years, you're just trying to learn to be funny, so you just come up with, hey, maybe a joke about rocks would be good, and you apply your comedy knowledge to rocks, and then you try current events for a while, and those come and go, and then you're also sort of joining a chorus of hate when you do that.
And so you try all this stuff, and none of it, some of it works, and then you start hating it. So after 10 years of learning how to be funny and how to just do the work of being a comedian, just like learning piano, it's like if you were learning piano on really shitty pieces, but you are getting the skill. And then you go through 5 years or so of realizing that you've wasted 10 years talking about nothing to drunks in bars, and it's too late to go back and do anything else with your life. It's a bad time. So then you have 5 years of just repeating the shit you've been doing and not knowing why, and then either you bottom out or you go write for a better comedian, or you give up or kill yourself, or something else comes in and gives you got something else that you want to talk about. So other shit came to me that I wanted to talk about. So I changed in that way. I learned how to direct. I worked for local access cable TV station in Newton, Massachusetts, where I grew up, and I learned how to run video cameras and how to edit. I shot hockey games for my high school and stuff like that, and then I'd do little art pieces, and then I'd take the cameras home and make my own little funny videos. That's kind of where I started. And then every time I had any little bit of money from doing stand-up, I would make short films. I made short films throughout my years. The short films for me go back to, I don't know, 89 or something like that. And I go to festivals with them. It's just something I've always loved. I didn't go to film school. I didn't go to college.
On the aisle here in the red.
Hi, thank you very much for this. This is really, really valuable. I just want to know what you have to say about censorship in terms of being a stand-up. You probably had to clean up your act when you did Conan or Letterman and stuff, and you're someone whose act is not clean. How do you deal with being told all the time, you must be clean, you must be clean, but knowing in your bones that you're not someone who is, you're someone who... Yeah. You're someone who swears a lot, and you know that's your essence or whatever. What's your advice?
Well, it's all about the venue. Where you're working is what decides what you get to say. I never felt. I don't get why we can't all say anything we want on TV. Nobody's ever explained to me why that isn't illegal. I don't get why there's an FCC that can make those rules. I don't understand it. It doesn't jibe with what I understand about America and the First Amendment. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, they're just words, right?
What?
They're just words.
Yeah, but you want to let me finish? But when you're working for a network, the FCC rules aren't usually the challenge. It's every network has a standards and practices person. And networks that go over the air are the ones that you have to have an FCC thing. But cable, you can say whatever you want, but as far as the law, but every network has their set of rules because it's not just, none of us have a right to be on TV. It's their channel. I mean, they set the fucking thing up. They bought a big dish and they have a satellite. They launch satellites into space. So for them not to have the right to decide what's on it, I think is stupid. I think it's really boring to me when anybody on TV goes well, assholes won't let me do it. Well, it's their fucking, why can't they enjoy what they put on too? And the way they pay for all that shit is advertising. And so they have sort of every place hires somebody who's there to who just knows where they're gonna get in trouble and lose money. That's all, it's money. I mean, everything has to be paid for. Anyway, when you do Conan shows like that, it's harder because it's the FCC, it's the airwaves. And it's a game, though. It's kind of fun. I had jokes improved by censorship. When I was at Conan, I did stand-up on the show, and I knew the standards guy because I was a writer. So I could actually, I did a joke about Giuliani at the time, who was the mayor of New York, and he was angry because somebody threw shit on a picture of Jesus or so. I don't know what it was. It was something where somebody made a piece of art that was, they smeared elephant shit on a picture of Jesus' mother. Don't get mad at me. Somebody did that. Somebody did that, and Giuliani shut the funding down. And he said, people pick on Catholics. That's the problem, is that everybody feels like they can pick on Catholics. And I had this joke where I said, yeah, it's true people pick on Catholics, but that's just because they're wrong about God. And it's just a brazen asshole joke. So I wanted to do it on Conan, and the Sanders guy said, no way. So I called him, I said, I think I should. I learned how to argue with Sanders people. I said, I think I have a right to say this because he's on the news saying his half, so it's an equal time issue. And he goes, all right, but find out, how can you say it that's not so offensive? I don't want to get phone calls. So we talked about it, and he had this idea. He said, what if you sound, first of all, really sympathetic when you say, it's true, people do pick on Catholics a lot, but that's because they're wrong about God. Like he said, if you make it like a sillier turn, you show some sympathy, and then it's going to be clear you're joking when you say that. And I did it, and it got a way bigger laugh. Like it was an improvement. So, I don't know, that was a fun exercise to me. It's an intellectual exercise, the censorship sometimes. FX is very different. They don't, I don't understand how they're letting me do this shit. I don't understand it. When I handed in the God episode, that's the one I was the most worried about. Because it was barely funny, and it was insane. And I'd say this shit about Jesus. I mean, it's crazy. Usually, Jesus and the church is the one place you can't touch on television. It's the one place where no Standards person will let you fuck around. And I was worried about that episode, and I handed it in. It was one of the last ones, and nobody called me. Usually, they call me right after they watch it. Nobody called. And I got really scared. Because every single episode up till then, they'd call me right, and I knew they'd watched it. I knew literally they watched it on a server that I control, and I know when it's been watched. I know, I'm crazy. So I knew they watched it, and nobody called me, and then I'm waiting, and then the next day I write the one guy I have there, executive, who's very sympathetic, and I wrote him, I said, hey, did you like it? No answer. And then I called him, and he didn't call me back, and I was getting really upset. And then I got an email from him saying, you must call me this instant. And I was like, it's over. Because of Jesus. So I call him, and he said, in 20 minutes, we're going to announce that your show's picked up for a second season. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I wasn't even thinking about that or expecting it, or I really thought we were probably going to get canceled. And I was like, what? And he said, yeah, just don't tell anybody. You have 20 minutes, you have to keep it a secret. And he hung up on me. And then I called him back, and I said, wait a minute, what about the God episode? And he goes, oh, it's great. Don't touch it. It's great. It's great. No notes. We love it. So, and I did. Standards and I had some issues with the God episode. But I think she helped it, too. There's a woman there, and she's brilliant. She's very smart. And her goal is to keep the show as irreverent as possible by keeping it away from any place where it's going to get it. Because if I piss off somebody enough, they're going to, it takes one person to go, and then the party's over. So, I mean, it's such a rare and great gift to get a job in show business. It's very, very, you're not going to get one. I mean, statistically, you're not. So, it's like when unemployment is like at 2%, they say it's full employment. Like that's how low your odds are. That statistically, you're not going to get a job that you really want in show business. So if you do, holy shit.
I think evolution is responsible for why everything is the way it is. Some people don't believe in evolution. Some people don't believe in it, and that's okay. I don't think that they're stupid, but I think most people that argue against evolution sound really stupid. Because most people that actually argue against it They say shit like, well, I ain't a monkey. That's not... No one said that you were... Well, my daddy ain't a monkey. Do you just want to keep going back till you find a monkey? Is that the point? Did you read the thing? It doesn't sound like you read it. It's not... didn't happen in 1972. It's a whole... Why are you fighting this? Now, human beings had a really interesting part of our evolution. We went through the Ice Age. We had to survive an Ice Age. That's really impressive. I'm not sure how we did it because we're a shitty mammal. We're a poorly designed, pasty-looking bummer of a species. People just walk around and we talk all the time. And you can trip a human being. That's how shitty we are. We're the only thing in the world that you can just stick your foot out and ruin our fucking day. Ow! Ow! I have a bad knee. You're an asshole. We're just weak and shitty. We get tired. No other animal gets tired. You never see a wild boar like, I have to sit down. I just did too much today. So how did we make it? How did we make it through the Ice Age? Some people say it's because we're smart. But how do you outwit the Earth freezing over? I go, well, I'll wear a fake mustache and disguise. No human beings to freeze to death here, Mr. Earth. Perhaps look over there. All right. Thought you were a person, but... How do we make it? I think it's because we have love. And I know that's corny, but I think that's what got us through the Ice Age. Because we laid together and we kept each other warm. If you're with somebody, you can get through a cold night. Some of us just stood in the fucking wind and just were warmed by our bitter hatred. Just stood there. Yeah, it's cold. Good shit. Come on. Some of those people are still around. I see those people. But most of us made it through love because when human beings have sex, we look at each other. We're unique that way. We're the only species, when we want to, we're the only species that look at each other when we have sex. I don't have an education, I never looked that up, but I'm pretty sure that we're the only ones to do that. I've never seen two giraffes trying to... Sex is meaningful to us. We love each other. Human beings, animals, I don't think when they fuck there's any love there really. I'm pretty sure that 100% of animal sex is rape. It's just all rape. This animal women walking around and then just, oh shit. God damn it. Thank you. Prick. If you're older, you're smarter. A 55-year-old garbage man is 1,000,000 times smarter than a 28-year-old with 3 PhDs. Especially smarter than him. Because this idiot has been thinking about 3 things for like 15 years. He's worthless. The garbage man is 55. He's had some experience. Things have happened to him. He went to Cape Cod one summer. He saw a dead guy floating in the motel pool. He took a bus to Montreal. He got a hand job at a fair from a miner. I mean a miner. Not a minor, a miner. You understand? A miner. A grown man who works in a mine. With dirty hands jacked him off at a county fair. That's what I'm saying happened to the 55-year-old. You see? He's had some experience. He knows more. More has happened to him. He's seen more. He's seen history. He's witnessed history, even if it's not ancient history. He saw Nixon resign on live television. Me and those few people that clapped, we saw the President of America cry and then quit being the president. That shit was crazy. Because none of us knew what was gonna happen next. Today, people like, the president's kind of disappointing. Really? Our president wept like an insane person and then got in a helicopter and flew away. And the whole nation just watched him go. I like getting older, though, because for me, the kind of guy I am, getting older makes my life better. You know, like my sex life, way better at 45. Because of the kind of, look, because this situation is okay at 45. This is not a fun kind of a 17-year-old to be. And some people, their life is better when they're younger. You know, young dudes, young skinny dudes. Best life in the world is being a young skinny dude. They don't have to do anything. They just show up with a big Adam's apple and a smelly t-shirt. Hey, I'm here for the easy pussy for the rest of my life. So where do I, oh, everywhere? Okay, cool. But for guys like me, this is not a fun youth. It gets better. I'd like to make one of those It Gets Better ads for just dumpy young guys. We could use a little help, a little encouragement, just somebody on TV. Listen, man, I know it's tough right now. You're vaguely heavy with no face. You have zero value on the sexual marketplace. You feel invisible to the girls in school because you are. But it gets better. Because you all grow up, and you pretty much look just like this your whole life. And they don't. Their options start running out really fast, and you're gonna be there. As long as you stay relatively employed and washed, you're gonna be amazing. In your 40s, you're gonna be the branch that she can grab before she hits the ground. It's gonna be so great. It just takes time for her circumstances to match your looks, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. When real shit matters, you're gonna be the sexiest motherfucker in the world. It's just time, that's all it takes. There's a formula to this. It's pussy plus time over income squared.
I think your boots are really sexy.
What?
Thank
you. Maybe tell me that later instead of during a performance. You're not welcome to speak. I'm trying to make that really clear to everybody at the same time. It is not appropriate to yell shit at me right now. It is less appropriate to yell at me than almost anybody within several square miles. If you yell at a guy on the street, you're not ruining a show for 2,500 fucking people. So it's literally one of the few people, me and a pilot, you shouldn't talk to. Those are the only people. A pilot flying a plane at that moment, and me doing this, and a ballerina. The three of us, leave us the fuck alone so that we can give you what you paid for. For you, not for me. I don't care, I can't be hurt. I can't be. I'm 45 years old. I have used up every kind of crime, and I've used them all. It's like you can't jerk off to the same picture more than like 3 or 4 times. Then it just becomes nothing, like a blank piece of paper. That's how all my feelings are now. That's how all of my emotions and impulses are. Yeah, I know about that. That's fine. I've done that. No reaction.
HBO presents One Night Stand with comedian Louis C.K. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis C.K.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, you guys. That's very nice. Thank you. How you doing, all right? Good. Good. This is good. You're out. Being out is good. It is. I don't go out anymore. I have a baby now, so I don't go out. Some of you have babies, but you don't love them, so you're here. That's cool. No, I mostly just go out with my daughter. I went to the park with her the other day. I was at this park in New York City Park, and they had these no drinking signs at the park. But it doesn't say no drinking. It has a picture of like a martini glass with a line through it. Are those really the people causing the problems with the drinking in the parks? Are they reaching their target audience with a martini glass, really? Shouldn't it be like a bottle in a bag with a line through it? Do you see people at this park at 4 in the morning? Hey, motherfucker! I try to go to movies, but movies are all shit now. They are. They're all shit. Like they just have this machine that just makes shit. I try to see. I rented a movie. I rented the Jesus movie where they beat the shit out of Jesus for a couple hours. Wow, they kicked his ass. What happened? What, did he key somebody's Camaro? What did the guy do? Look, I didn't like the Jesus movie. I thought it was a shitty movie. And people get offended when you tell them that, like you're saying something wrong. It's like, I thought the Jesus movie sucked. And they're like, hey, man. Like, what? He's not in it. Who gives a shit? Like Jesus cares about Mel Gibson's movie, you know? Look, I was raised Catholic, so I know he did that for me, and I appreciate it, you know, thank you. He should have asked first, you know. I would have said, I'm all set. I don't need that done, because... A little presumptuous. Only because, look, here's the thing. I was raised Catholic, and I'm not anymore because look, if they're right, I am fucked. I'm going to hell. I am. Because I'm really I do wrong shit a lot. Man, I'm going to hell. I know it. And I don't want to go to hell. And really because I don't like new places. That's really the reason. Because I'm afraid I'll go to hell. I won't know where to sign up for shit. I'll be all confused. Like the first day of school, you know? I wonder, is there like a schedule to hell? How organized is your damnation? Like, the first they put you in one room and some monster fucks you up the ass for 1,000 years. You come out, you're like, well, I ain't fucking around in there, I tell you. I don't recommend that room. That was a drag. Then they take you and they put you in another room and they shit on your head. I don't know what the fuck they're doing out there, but what if hell's not like that? What if I'm just standing in a hallway in hell like, what do I do? Where do I go? Some demon walks up to me, hey, and I'm like, ah, demon. And the demon's like, come on, suck my dick. Ah. Now I'm blowing a demon in hell and it's horrible. And I'm thinking I shouldn't have lied so much or whatever. But here's my question. What if when I'm done blowing the demon in the hallway? Which, how do you know when you're done blowing a demon in the hallway? I guess when he comes fire ants on you, whatever. When I'm done blowing the demon in the hallway, what if some guy in charge of hell walks up to me and goes, hey man, you didn't have to blow that guy, you know? He just hangs out here. He's not part of your damnation or anything. What did you blow him for? I just assume you're supposed to blow people. He said, suck my dick, so So say no. What's so hard about that? Jesus. Look, man, you better pace yourself. You're down here forever. You're gonna blow a lot of demons and elephants, all kinds of shit. Don't be freelancing in the hallways, for Christ's sakes. And also, you gotta die to go to hell, and I don't want to die. I like my life. I'm very happy. I'm married, and I love my wife. I love her very much. My wife hates me. She fucking hates me. She hates me so much. Like, that's what she does. Like, if you asked her, what'd you do today? I fucking hate that guy. That's what I did today. I hate Louis. She's so mad at me all the time. Here's the latest thing. The other day, she got really mad. She said to me, you know what you did? You filled the dishwasher with dishes, you put the soap in, and you didn't turn it on. And I'm like, oh, shit. What are we going to do now? But here's the part where she blows my mind. This is amazing when she gets to this level. She says, well, why didn't you turn it on? Like I have a reason for not turning it on. And I'm like, can't I just be stupid? Can't it just be that I'm a fucking idiot? That I filled the dishwasher and then I went, boo, and I walked away? I can live with that. I'm cool with that. But she says, no, why'd you do it? Which means I decided not to do it. Do you know how much more of an asshole that makes me? That means I filled the dishwasher and then I went, you know what? Fuck her. I ain't turning it on. She can suck my dick if she thinks I'm pressing that on button. I'll fill it, but I don't fucking press on. Not in my own house. Why would I do that? That would be crazy. The thing that she's usually mad about is simple. She says that I don't listen to her when she's talking. And I don't. But it's not because I don't love her, blah, blah, blah. It's because I try to listen. I really do. When she talks, I just stare at her face. I'm like, come on, bring the story. But somehow I'm like, what the I can't do it. I try. Because every story gets divided into 50 stories that all branch out into these crazy, and I'm like, holy shit. I've got ADD. I can't do it. I'm like, fucking please. But I try every time I try because I love this retarded woman. So I try really hard to listen to her stories. Other people don't even try. We go to parties, she starts talking, people just walk away like, fuck this, that lady's crazy. Who would waste time listening to that crap? Me. She can't help it. I really feel bad for her because the thing is that every word of the story gets her so excited that she wants to fucking run with it, and she can't fucking just break through and get to the end or even the beginning. This is my wife telling a story. She's like, guess what happened to my mom today? You remember I told you my mom how when she was in college, not when she went to Michigan, when she transferred. Remember because that guy got weird and she had to leave because he was not the Iranian guy. That was a different story. That guy, I think he was Persian. I heard that Persia actually split. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ! Pick a thing. Have some consideration for the fucking listener. I don't do that. Here's me telling a story. I bought a tomato and I ate it and it was good. That's a story anyone can follow. It's about a tomato the whole time. I like being married, though. I do. I really like it. I seriously do. We were having sex, my wife and I, a couple of weeks ago, which is amazing that we did that because we never have sex. Never. Because we have a baby, and our baby's a fucking asshole and won't let us have sex. No, fuck, that kid's a jerk, man. Seriously. Every time she's got some urgent shit in her room. Papa, come in here. In a minute. Now! Okay, I go in there. What's up? I need a pair of pants to put on my pony. Wow, holy shit. I'm trying to fuck your mom in there. Would you give me a break? Can a guy fuck your mom for a minute? There's no sex, man. I had no idea that marriage just means no sex. No, none, fucking none. I have friends that are thinking of getting married, and they say funny shit like, hey, you know, I don't know if I could do it, because I don't know if I could have sex with one woman for the rest of my life. I'm like, don't worry about that shit. You're going to have sex with 0 women for the rest of your life. That's a lot less than one woman. Who the fuck do you think you are? Where'd you get that fantasy? I'd love to have sex with one woman for the rest of my life. Any one woman. Big, fat, dead lady with a beard, I'd fuck her every day. I'd be proud to have her. That's not usually my problem. These days, my problem is very simple. It's trying to find a place in my house where I can masturbate without somebody bothering me. And that's really difficult. There's nowhere to go anymore. She's got her mother staying with us, too, in the guest room, and I'm on the streets now. I got nowhere to go. Like, now I know when I see a guy in the West Side Highway jerking off in plain daylight, that's not a homeless guy. That's a married man right there. He's got nowhere to go. Fuck it. Fuck you. Go ahead and look, man. I got nothing. What else am I going to do? It's not fair, man. I'm 37 and I own my home. I should be able to just stand in the living room. How you doing, honey? Good morning. But I can't. I gotta hide. I'm down in the cellar by the boiler like a troll down there. Just fucking miserable shit. That's what it's like. Masturbation doesn't bring much joy to guys. Women seem to like masturbating. They put flower petals on the pillow. They're like, ah, me, or whatever, you know. The guys are like, ah, shit, no, fucking hell. God damn it. Sometimes you find ecstasy, but it's followed by the deepest self-hate and depression you've ever felt. It's an amazing drop from way up here to this, like, oh, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it. I gotta get to work. I don't have time for this shit right now. But then you get married, now you gotta hide. And you have to. You have to hide. Because when your wife catches you masturbating, that's sad for the whole family. That's not a good moment in a marriage. She comes in the cellar. Oh my God. And then she always wants to know shit about it. She always asks me stuff. My wife's like, well, do you think about me when you're doing that? What are you, fucking high? Why would I do that? What? I can think about anybody. That's magical. Why the fuck would I? I'm married to you. What do women really think their husbands are going, oh, my wife. Oh, yeah, that's fucking hot. Oh, yeah. Picking her up at the airport and getting yelled at. Oh, that's fucking hot. Yeah. Put it in the hamper, not on top, you idiot. Oh, I love when she talks like that. Yeah. But, you know, whatever. We're a family. We have a kid. That changes everything. That's the whole thing. The kid is everything. Marriage is nothing. Without a kid, marriage is dating. It doesn't mean shit. And you don't realize it until you have a kid. Here's what happens. When you get married, you go, holy shit, I can't leave now. I mean, I wasn't thinking of leaving, but now I really can't leave. Then you have a kid and you go, holy shit, I could have left. I totally could have left. Fucking door was right there. And now I can't go. I got a kid now. I love my daughter. It's a lot of responsibility that you never think about, though. Like, you got to name your kid. That's a big deal right there. And you know what's amazing to me? You can name your kid anything you want. Isn't that incredible? There are no laws. There should be a couple of laws. None. You can literally name your kid anything. You can name your kid a name with no vowels if you want, like Singleton. Just 40 F's, that's his name. Go clean your room. Some people name their kids a word like sunshine or battery or whatever. I'd like to name my kid a whole phrase, you know, something like "ladies and gentlemen." That would be a cool name for a kid. This is my son, ladies and gentlemen. Then when he gets out of hand, I get to go, "Ladies and gentlemen, please." But you got to be careful what you name your kid. You do have to be careful because what happens is other kids in school are going to make fun of them. They're going to make fun of their name. And you don't have to give them a weird name because they can do it with any name. Kids are geniuses at that. Any name, they take it, they go Louie Screwy, Joey Blowy, Mike, your mother's a dyke, whatever. They find a way, these kids. Any name, what's your name? Eric, you fucking asshole. See, just like that. Lightning speed these kids got. What's your name? Joe, eat a bag of shit, cunt face. You see, just like that. He got that all through school and cried like a pussy. It's not gonna happen to my little girl. My daughter is really something else, man. She runs the house. She runs the whole house. She decides everything. Like we were playing hide and seek the other day. We play hide and seek, and we play by her rules that she invented. And do you know why? Because she sucks at hide and seek. And so she covers it with this fucking ruse to level the playing field. And I gotta fucking pretend it's all that she's great. No, it's bullshit. Like, we're playing... Oh, fucking... I know she's a kid, but fucking listen. When it's my turn to hide, she tells me where to hide. She tells me where. She goes, hide in the closet, Papa, but you're gonna know where I... Hide in the closet! All right, fuck, I'll hide in the closet. Good, fine. Now I'm standing in the closet like an asshole. She comes in, I found you. She's like shitty about it, like, I found you. And I'm like, wow. How did you figure out where you told me to fucking hide? And then when she hides, this is her hiding. She goes over to a wall and does this. She goes, that's it. There's nothing here. What the fuck is this? Like this is some ninja invisibility crouch. And I gotta act like an idiot. I can't just walk in and go, yeah, you're there. Because she'll cry and shit her pants, right? So I gotta walk around like an asshole. Where is she? I have no idea. Where could she be? I'm making eye contact. I don't see her. It's amazing to me. The other day we're playing, this is how things have gotten in my house, okay? Here's a very good example of where it's gone. We're playing a version of hide and seek where my wife and I have to decide together where to look. She likes that. She's like, Mama, you tell Papa where to look. Okay, well, fine. So she's over there hiding like this, just in plain sight. And my wife and I, my wife's like, why don't you look under the bed? I'm like, okay, okay. She's not there. And then she says, why don't you look in the linen closet? Okay, so I open the closet. She goes, that's not the linen closet. We don't put that in there anymore. All right, fucking Jesus. All right, I'll look in. So I look in that. Why would she be in that closet? It has shelves. She can't stand in a shelf. Well, maybe she's crawled in a shelf. Now we're having a fight about where to look for this fucking kid who's standing right there. She totally runs the house. I remember Halloween last year, a couple of days before Halloween, my wife comes up to me and she's like, we have to get you a cat costume. No, we don't, actually. No, we do, because she thinks you're going to be a cat. I don't know. It's like she's a guy with a gun in the other room. That's what it's like. She's like, she thinks you're going to be a cat. I don't know how she got it in her head, but she's expecting to be a cat on Halloween. I was going to tell her to go fuck herself, because I'm not doing it. I'm not afraid of her. She's 2. I'll fucking fight her. I could take her. I could beat the shit out of thousands of 2-year-olds all day, just walk around. They would never even gang up on me. They suck. I'm not afraid of her. So my wife decided that she wanted to get pregnant again. She decided it. And this is back in August. She told me, you need to be in town next week. I go, why? Because I'm getting, I'm ovulating. So, like, not do you want another kid, just be in town. That's how she handles it. I'm like, I don't want another kid, so fuck it. And she's like, all right. Next week, she starts blowing me, right? Now, she hasn't blown me in, Jesus, I don't know if I've ever been blown. That's how long it is. She's blowing me on the day she's ovulating. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, you love it. Like, I think she digs me now. Fucking stupid. So she's having another baby any day now. She's due, and it's true. She's fucking the whole thing. And I'm like, okay. No, it's great. Fuck it. That's really the attitude that keeps a family together. It's not we love each other. It's fuck it, man. Fuck it. Another kid. Fuck it. Why not? Let them all in. Good. Fuck it. But the problem is we have no fucking money. I don't know where she thinks the money's coming from. We're so broke. I'm so sick of being broke. I'm broke. I'm just always keep digging this hole. And most people are broke too. That's the thing. This country's just everybody's broke. That's why I don't like George Bush, but I didn't like Kerry either, because they're fucking both rich and they don't get it. They don't know what it's like to be poor. Like, poor people know what it's like to be rich. They know exactly what it's like because they fantasize about it constantly. Every poor person has their whole rich life all planned out. Every detail. I'm going to have a house made of chocolate, and people are going to blow me as I walk in each room. They're going to be waiting. I'm going to wipe my ass with live rabbits and throw them out the window. You got it all worked out. But rich people don't fantasize about being poor. Why the fuck would they do that? I'll have to take the bus everywhere. Yeah! I've always been poor my whole life. I fucking never had any money. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. But, there's a lot of people that are poor now. Like, I was driving through upstate New York, and there's people up there, man, their lives are just shitty. Like, you ever drive through a whole town, and you're like, what, did a shit bomb go off in this place? What happened? Everybody's life sucks in the whole town. And you can tell because they're just standing in front of their houses like... just bleak. And a lot of people call those people white trash. And I love that expression, white trash, because it's the only racial expression that you can use, and nobody gets offended. Nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody goes, hey, don't talk like that about them. That's not nice. Nobody defends white trash. You could be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You're, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash loser. No, I don't know. I just want to be a good dad, raise my daughter, and it's a complicated country. People get angry. Everybody hates gay people. I never understood anger towards gay people because a person being gay doesn't affect your life. So it's weird to me that people just they're in their homes going, oh, people are gay. Damn it! What do you care? I can understand hating gay people if, say, you're mowing your lawn and two guys are blowing each other right on the grass. You're like, oh, I gotta cut around you faggots every Sunday. I'm sick of this shit. Or say you're eating your breakfast in the morning and you're about to put your spoon in the cereal bowl and two guys touch dicks right in front of you. Hey, come on! I gotta get to work. I don't have time to dodge your dicks with my spoon. Fucking homos, get out of my kitchen. I hope I'm a better parent than my parents were. My parents were not good parents. My parents, here's a typical example. My parents, this is a true story, I swear to God. My parents sent me to summer camp when I was in 3rd grade. It's a good idea, right? But they didn't look into the camps. They just chose one out of the phone book randomly. And I swear to God this happened. I get there, it's a camp for all retarded kids. I swear to God. I went to camp for retarded kids. I swear to God. I'll never forget the moment I arrived. I looked around and I realized, holy shit, I'm retarded. I didn't think I was, but I must be. How am I the only kid who's not? This is how they chose to tell me? This is it? Just send him to the camp. Fuck it, he'll figure it out. He's retarded. He's not stupid. I loved it there. It was great. Everybody's nice. Every game is a tie. Just gold medals for everybody. It was awesome. Here's the thing. I never judge other parents now. I never do. I used to, but I never do. Like, you know when you see a mother in McDonald's or someplace or in a toy store and she's just melting down on her kid? She's like, shut up. I hate you. You're ugly. And people are standing around going, oh my goodness, she's a horrible mother. Well, guess what? Those people aren't fucking parents. They don't have kids. Because any parents who were in that store are thinking, what did that shitty kid do to that poor woman? That poor woman. I wish I could help. Because you don't know, man. You don't know. Or like when you see a parent that seems to be negligent, like you see a parent in McDonald's with the kid, and the parent's like, I can't take this shit anymore, and just like collapsed, and all the shopping bags are just strewn everywhere. And the kid's happy. The kid's eating French fries. And the kid asks a question like, Mama, why is the sky blue? And she's like, just shut up and eat your French fries. And you think, what a terrible mother. Why doesn't she answer her child? When I have a child, I will answer all of their questions and open their minds to the wonders of the world. Well, guess what? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You can't answer a kid's question. They don't accept any answer. A kid never goes, oh, thanks, I get it. They fucking never say that. They just keep coming. More questions. Why? Until you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore at the end of the conversation. It's an insane deconstruction. It's amazing. This is my daughter the other day. She's like, Papa, why can't we go outside? Well, because it's raining. Why? Well, water's coming out of the sky. Why? Because it was in a cloud. Why? Well, clouds form when there's vapor. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any more things. Those are all the things I know. Why? Because I'm stupid, okay? I'm stupid. Why? Well, because I didn't pay attention in school, okay? I went to school, but I didn't listen in class. Why? Because I was high all the time. I smoked too much pot. Why? Because my parents gave me no guidance. They didn't give a shit. Why? Because they fucked in a car and had me, and they resented me for taking their youth. Why? Because they had bad morals. They just had no compass. Why? Because they had shitty parents. It just keeps going like that. Why? Because fuck it, we're alone in the universe. Nobody gives a shit about us. I'm going to stop here to be polite to you for a second. But this goes on for hours and hours, and it gets so weird and abstract. At the end, it's like, why? Well, because some things are and some things are not. Why? Well, because things that are not can't be. Why? Because then nothing wouldn't be. You can't have fucking nothing isn't. Everything is. Why? Because if nothing wasn't, there'd be fucking all kinds of shit that we don't like, giant ants with top hats dancing around. There's no room for all that shit. Why? I'll fuck you. Eat your French fries, you little shit. God damn it. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Thank you.